Hey guys, today I am back with my next Pan That palette update for 2021. If you don't know, I am panning the Tarte Tartist Pro To Go. If you've missed my previous updates, I'm going to link them in the playlist down below, but I have some very exciting progress. If you didn't know, I was traveling for about 3 weeks, and this is the eyeshadow palette I brought with me, so we have some really good progress to show. And overall, I gotta say, this palette is holding true to still being my favorite travel palette, one of my favorite palettes hands down, so I'm very glad that I chose to pan this year. Though, without further ado, this is what the palette was looking like the last picture I have of it. I don't know if it'll be last month or the month before it, but nevertheless, this is what my palette is looking like now. As we can see, when I bend it this way, I have two new pans. So Crisp is the shade that I hit pan on the very next day. I was a little bit annoyed, like, really? I couldn't have had pan in that shade for my last update, but whatever. And then aside from that, like, I've gotten some pretty good pan on that, and I have nearly cleared out this bottom corner in the shade Drive, and so I've used this a good deal. I didn't really expand much of the pan in styling. I used it like once or twice. I mainly was using Crisp. I had like I have three looks, that little TikTok audio. Anyways, my three looks are this just kind of all over the lid, in the crease, maybe a little bit of this on the lower lash line, and a bright lip, or Crisp on the lid and crease, and then either Hype over it or Boss smudged along the lash line. That's pretty much what I do with this palette, and it works really well for me. I was so tempted to push this update like a week, and see if I could hit pan on Hype, but I realized that I kind of want to save some excitement, if that makes sense, and I'll explain why in a minute. So yeah, I have two new pans in this palette. This one's pretty small, but I have worn down the whole shade pretty well, so even though I have a teeny tiny bit of pan, like smaller pan in this than this, I think I've used more of this shade, so I'm very, very excited. Boss is probably my favorite shade in the whole palette, so to see actual progress on it makes me really happy. This is where my palette is looking like now. So as I was saying, I have a really good dip in the shade Hype. I feel like if I worked on it for another like week, maybe two, I could use it. I was using Hype on the lid and stuff, and I was also using it as a highlighter every day. I'm wearing it as a highlighter now, and so that definitely helped. I think also using a brush with it helps instead of using my fingers. So all of these things have really helped me get a good dip in this shade, and so I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I believe in my last update, or what my previous videos, like at the beginning of the month, talking about how I felt like once I started working, I would get in a groove and I would probably start seeing really good progress on my Project Pan products. And then about a week after I said that in a video, I got an email, and I'm going to be working in a clean room, so I can't wear makeup to work. So that means that I'm going to be wearing makeup 2 to 4 times a week. Four if I wear makeup like Friday night, like going to like a friend's house or something, like if I get ready to like go somewhere, Saturday and Sunday, and then if I film on a weekday, or if I don't film on the weekend, then that's possibly 4 days at most to wear makeup. So I don't think I'm going to be seeing a ton of progress on any of my Project Pan products, in the sense, like, I don't think I'll be seeing more progress than I was this past 6 months. I think I'm going to continue with the steady progress that I've been seeing so far. So with that said, I think that some of my goals are much more manageable than others. I don't think I'll be doing Roulette Pan collab this fall, which kind of sucks, but I just don't think, I think I'm just setting myself up to fail. So I'm going to continue with all of my project pans that I have going right now. And I don't think I'll be seeing a ton of progress on this the way I anticipated I would, but I do think I can still reach my goals for this palette. I think I can still use up most of the shades and really see good progress on it. And when I get to the end of the year, I'll see what I have left and see what my plan is for it. But yeah, that's that. I got to see some really good progress this past month because I was wearing makeup like 5 days a week for most of the month. And it makes me sad that I'm not going to see that kind of same progress in the next 6 months, but it is what it is. This may have some less exciting updates in the future, but that's part of the reason why I was like, maybe let's save hype. Let's hit pan on it in a future month and see where I can really get using this like 3 days a week. So that is my update for this palette. My goals for the next month are hit pan on hype. I think I can do it. It may take me 2 months. I'm not really sure, but I really want to dig in. I would really like to clear out this corner of Drive, and I would like to start playing with Dominate. That's kind of the last shade that I have to see some progress on in this palette, and I also want to start using it while I still have some Drive left, because this is the combination that I like for these two. So I don't want to like use this up completely and then work on Dominate. I want to start working on them together. So those are my goals for the next month. I'm very happy with where I'm at, and I'm so happy that you decided to join me today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see the other makeup that I took with me while traveling, make sure to check back in on Thursday. I'm going to be having a little like what I packed with me chit chat video, so that'll be really fun. And I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!